We're live?
About to. All right, how you guys doing? This is Isaac Eubank, and this is me and my favorite African. We are live. How you guys doing, man? This is my boy Koo with Jenny, my favorite
What's
African.
up? I'm back. I've been gone for thousands of years, but I'm back. I'm back. I'm back.
It feels like it.
Back.
It feels like we've been gone forever, man. We just missed one episode, 1 week, man, 1 week. I
Well,
blame it on
technically, well,
spring
technically,
break.
you missed one episode. I missed two.
You did miss two, man. You missed two because you were fucking around, man, doing that comedy thing on stage and shit, trying to earn that money. What's up with that, man?
St.
What's up with
Yeah,
that?
St. Patrick's Day. I should never took that gig at St. Patrick's Day. That St. Patrick's Day gig was a hell gig. That was the worst gig I've ever done in my life. But I'm not mad about the money. But that gig was hell. I'm never gonna do stand up on St. Patrick's Day ever again because it was just a shit gig from the
No.
beginning.
Yeah, motherfuckers, they get too drunk, man. You know what I mean? It's not really, it's not a conducive environment, for comedy. It's more for like just debauchery and felonies. You know what I mean?
Right, it's the worst, man. I kind of knew that going into the table it's going to be a shit gig, but I'll still try to be optimistic. But not no more. Not from St. Patrick's Day. If they're going to pay, if I'm going to do St. Patrick's Day, it better be worth my time because that shit was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Dude, hey, and you know what? While you were having a bad gig, I was having an awesome interview with my cousin, Michael Eubank, man, NFL prospect. I'm really
I saw that.
excited. Yeah, man, I'm excited to see where he goes. He wants to go to the LA Rams because he's, a SoCal boy.
Right, man.
I like to see him go to the Broncos just because I like the Broncos and I'm selfish like that. But he said that Indianapolis is looking at him, and that San Francisco is looking at him, both seriously. So let's see what happens, man. I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. It was a good interview. Let's see. Then last week, what did we do? Last week we just took it off. It was spring break, man. I don't know what you did, but I was with my kids. I got my youngest, or my oldest actually. I bought him a mini bike, a little dirt bike. That was fun. He broke it the first day that I
Okay.
got it for him. So we just got that fixed today, and it's been the second day that he's ridden it, and he didn't break it, but he's definitely putting some wear on it really fast.
Oh shit. Yeah, but that's
So
gonna happen, man, with kids.
I know, man, kids are wild. What about you, man? How's your spring break?
I ended up getting booked for a gig last week. One of Houston's local legend, Des White, hit me up and said, "Hey, I need you to guest host my room." So I just ended up going and host his room, and it was a fun room. So yeah, I ended up doing stand up. So it was a win-win for me last Thursday. So I was good. So yeah,
Nice.
pretty good, pretty good. Shout out to Des White for giving me that gig. That's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just I'm back at work. I'm back. It's back to business. It's back to the podcast.
That's right, baby. That's right, and I'm loving it, man. I had a lot of fun. I got to go and actually do open mics, man. I got to actually for 2 weeks hit up mics, and that was fucking fun. It felt good. I was this one night a week thing is killing me, man. It's killing my timing, my rhythm, my breathing. When I get up there, I start losing breath, and then I think that I'm nervous, and I'm really not. I'm just stoned and can't breathe. So. Yeah, man, that was fun being able to get out there and make people laugh again, man. It's been a minute, man. I've been having some bad sets, just going up once a week, but these past few times were just really, really fun, man. Really fun. I'm feeling it. Feeling it.
You feeling that?
Yeah, man. I'm starting to write again. I'm doing it. I'm back in. I'm back in. I was like feeling myself slip away, man. Feeling myself slip away, but I'm being pulled back. It's beautiful. Um, yeah, so comedy for me, and messing around with my kids, playing Xbox, a lot of Xbox. Have you seen that Fallout game? Have you played any Xbox?
No, I don't have video game. I'm not a video game kind of guy. My son is,
Oh
but I'm not. I'm not a video game guy at
man,
all. I'm not a gamer. Not a gamer.
dude, they got this Fallout game. It's like
I've heard of it.
digital
I've heard of
digital
Fallout.
crack, man. Digital crack. You cannot get off of this shit. I mean, I'm
Oh
just
yeah.
yeah, man. I'm sitting there. They got to go to bed at 10. So as soon as they go to bed, I jump on it, man. And I play till like 3 o'clock in the morning, man. It's insane. Yeah, they got this new thing. It's called a DLC, a little add-on to the game where you can make robots now and shit. So I'm making robots. I'm going around killing raiders and shooting people's heads off. It's fucking awesome. Fucking awesome, man. You gotta check it out. This guy, I'm not into games. I'm telling you, man. You play this game,
I'm not into games.
you'll be stuck. You'll be stuck, man.
I'm not into games. I probably should have. I guess if they make a virtual reality type of game, like a sexual game, then I might be into that. I might buy that.
This guy's a sexual deviant right here.
I know.
Man.
If they got that kind of games, then yes, I'll be the first in line. out there in line trying to get my game. Like, look, I'm here for the game. I heard some good stuff. I need to see what's up.
And you have lotion in one hand, a towel in the other, just ready to go.
I'm like, it's game time.
It's game time. Oh man.
Game time.
Man, you were telling me before, man, you had a lot to talk about, man. What's going on? What's on Koo's mind, man? Talk to me, brother.
Oh, what's on Koo's mind? I'm just a whole bunch of stuff with Katt Williams. Katt Williams getting choked out again. I don't know what's up with Katt Williams. Katt Williams is just he is literally every week doing something stupid, like some boneheaded stuff. Like, did you hear about him? He getting choked out by a 17-year-old kid?
No, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
I saw it, and it was sad. I mean, like, you would think that a grown man would have enough grown man muscles to kind of like power out that shit, but no, this kid took him down, wrapped him up, and was getting ready to choke him out before everybody stopped it. Man, that shit was hilarious.
You know, a lot of people, you say grown man. A lot of people don't know he's built like a boy. He's not even a grown man. He's like, yeah, he's a grown man in the sense of his age, but he's built like a little kid. Like, he's not a big dude.
Yeah, he's small, but his muscles are developed. You know what I'm saying?
He got
40-year-old muscles. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, he had 40-year-old muscles, but it didn't help him because the little kid, 17-year-old kid, just choked the shit out of him, which is funny. My best part of the whole story was he was playing soccer. I didn't even know black people in America played soccer till that day. I was like, really? They play soccer like a normal thing? That was the thing. That was my biggest story for me, was like, they're playing soccer, not basketball.
Right. It's okay.
Not football, soccer. And I was like, oh, shit, in Georgia. I was like, wow, that's amazing.
I just saw the video. That's it. I didn't hear anything about the story. I saw Katt Williams hit a kid, and then a kid take him down. So, first off, what are you doing hitting kids for? I don't care if they're talking shit, whoop, whoop, whatever. And for sure, if you're going to hit anybody, knock them the fuck out. You know what I mean? Don't just sit there and throw this little love tap. You know what I mean? Like he was going to scare that little kid away, like he was going to run away crying to his mama. No, man, you're going to get your ass whooped playing around like that. What was he thinking, man?
You know, I watched the interview with the kid after the stuff, because some news outlet interviewed the kid, and the kid was saying that they had a bet, and I think Katt lost the bet, and he was saying, look, there's no way you're going to get the money, blah, blah, blah. But I tell you what, if you hit me, we could fight it out. And the kid said, I don't want to hit you. He's like, it's not, hit me. So Katt Williams was taunting the kid to hit him. So the kid ended up not hitting him. So he decided to think he's going to get his lick and knock him out. He hit the kid, and all it did was piss off the kid. The kid just choked him out, because the kid apparently wrestles for the high school. So he's actually a trained wrestler. Yeah. And he just goes, Katt Williams hits with that little love tap. Boom. The kid was like, oh, you going to play? And just grabbed by the throat. And Katt Williams is just, all I hear is Katt Williams go, you're choking me. And it's just funny, like, they had to pull him off of him. And you know when you lose a fight, when you just sit there in the grass and just have that perspective look on your face, like, what the hell did I get myself into? Yeah. Because he just sits there just laughing. Because you had that loser look on his face, like, I just lost something right now. He just had that look like. And my best part of the whole thing was saying, he goes, whose son is that? Whose son is that? He's trying to figure out whose son is that. And he goes saying, and this is the best part, he goes, is this how you treat your celebrity in your community?
Yes. Oh, man.
All of a sudden, he's a celebrity all of a sudden. He's a celebrity all of a sudden. You wasn't a celebrity when you hit the kid. Now all of a sudden, you're a celebrity. Fuck Katt Williams, man.
Right. So how much you think this kid's going to get paid, man?
They just arrested Katt Williams today, so they're pressing charges on him. Like I don't think the kids is even trying to press charges. The state of Georgia is trying to press charges on him.
Yeah, but you better believe that kid's gonna try to collect some goddamn money. I would. If Katt Williams hits me or my kid, my kid chokes him out regardless, or I beat his ass, he's still gonna get paid.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, why is he even playing soccer? He just went there to some school or some neighborhood to go play soccer. I don't get that, but what is he doing there? He's a millionaire. What are you doing playing soccer with kids just off the blue like that?
I don't know, man. That's just crazy. That shit is crazy.
It doesn't make any sense, bro. Like, you just go show up and just start playing soccer with people. They get choked out by a 17-year-old kid. It's funny.
Oh, man. That shit, yeah. Okay. Katt Williams. We're both agreed. Fuck Katt Williams.
Yeah, fuck him. He's a fucking basket case, man.
Yeah, peace on Katt. Now, look. Batman versus Superman.
Superman. Wow. Yes, this is my favorite topic. Yes. Did you see it yet?
I saw it. I loved it. People sit there and
I thought you was gonna hate it. I thought you were gonna. You're a Deadpool kind of guy.
Nah, people talk shit on it, and I was sitting there watching it, and it was almost verbatim for the comic, and it was done good, man. I liked it. I didn't like some of the fight scenes at first with Batman. They were a little bit too slow and clunky, and it looked like the bad guys were waiting around to get hit. They're all standing there with their guns like they could have just shot him. They're like waiting for it.
But if they shot a movie, be over with.
Exactly. So that kind of bothered me, man. But they seemed like they figured it out towards the end. And it's almost like they didn't have enough money to go back in the beginning and fix the fighting, but they figured it out towards the end of the movie.
Right.
And it looked good. People talk shit on fucking on Ben Affleck. I liked Ben Affleck, man. He fucking he didn't overdo it. In Daredevil, I think he overdid it. He kind of killed it, and I wasn't excited to see him do another superhero movie. But watching him do Batman, and he played it real low key. He didn't try and put on some Christian Bale voice or overact or anything like that. He just was cool. He was big. He was yoked. I mean, the dude showed some dedication. He actually ate his fucking protein and lifted his goddamn weights, and then went and made the movie. I mean, he looked like the goddamn comic book. If you look up Batman in the comic books, he's a thick, beastie, square dude. And my girl Sophie, she didn't understand that at first. She thought more Batman had like a Beach Boy body, and she was like, no, this isn't, She might
be talking about the New Zealand Batman.
Yeah. But no, we don't play that over here. Batman's a big old monster, man.
Beach body. Like, I thought he was gonna be a model or something.
Exactly. Yeah. Brad Pitt ain't playing Batman anytime soon. You know what I'm saying?
No, Batman's not a pretty person, but Batman is a tortured soul, man. But I you know what? The critics, this is what I have to say about critics. These people that are talking stuff about Batman, saying it's a horrible movie, guess what, guys? You're not a comic book person. Batman versus Superman is never going to win an Oscar. It's a comic book movie, guys. It's not Good Will Hunting. It's not Carlito. It's not Godfather. It's not fucking Titanic. It's not them kind of movies. This movie is a comic book. I don't know these critics are talking about because they don't know shit about comic books. They just write blog going, oh, I didn't like it. It was too much dialogue. It was too. I will say there was a lot of dialogue in the beginning. There was a lot of dialogue. Wasn't a lot of fighting in the beginning. I was like, okay, let's get to the fighting. Let's go to that. But then they said it was kind of dark. It was too dark. Well, because Batman is a dark character. Batman is like super dark. Batman is like, he's not Iron Man. He's not a, hey, I'm cracking jokes with you guys. Because they're comparing DC Comics to Marvel.
That's a good point.
Marvel is Walt Disney now, so it's a family type of comic book now. So
not only that,
friendly.
Yeah, not only that, right? That is a good point. But not only that, but people they're bamboozled. They forget they were raised on Justice League. They were raised on Batman and Superman. I mean, look at the comics or the cartoons, on Toonami and Cartoon Network. It was all Justice League. When was the last time you seen a Marvel, what do they even call them? The Avengers? Yeah, you don't see those. You don't see those cartoons. They've just been starting to make those now. They're all new. They're all on Netflix. It's not it hasn't been a thing that's been running since we were kids. I don't know about you, man, but I've been watching Justice League from when I was like freaking 10 and 13, and
Right.
and people just forgot about that. For some reason, they thought that the mainstream was this Marvel shit, and it's not, man. It's all about Justice League, and they this was a prelude to that, and I cannot wait until they start doing this Justice League movie, man. It's gonna be dope.
I agree with you. That's what say they're comparing it to Marvel, and Marvel is more family based and is more everybody's more kind of upbeat, cracking jokes and shit like that.
It's
Batman
new.
and Superman. Superman is a dark person as himself because he's an alien. He's not from Earth. He doesn't get Earth humor, so he's not gonna be funny anyway. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't have He's gonna be fucking dry and monotone type of person. And you have Batman, which has a dark person. He's in love with bats. I don't know any bats that's happy. Have you seen any happy bats? It doesn't happen. So he's playing that role of that character.
The beginning of the movie with the whole dream sequence, that was kind of I don't know. That was
that's a question mark. We're talking about the dream with the apocalypse thing that he's like
No, that was like some dude, hitting them up from the future. That's gonna end up coming up in the next movie. I'm talking about the very, very beginning when he's swirling up in a circle from the bats, helping him out of the cave and shit.
Right. I never got that though. Why they always have to do every Batman movie? They have to start with his parents dying and do that whole thing. Like everybody, if you watch the people that go watch Batman, they already know what happened to Batman's parents. They died. We know that shit. They don't have to show that part. They could have kept that whole part. They could have used, that theme right there. They could add it to more fighting scenes. They could have added that to more fighting scenes. I feel like we already know this part, but I never understood. They kept emphasizing the cemetery with his parents, and they kept saying Martha Wayne. They kept showing it. And I'm like, why do they keep saying Martha Wayne? Why?
Because they wanted Martha to stick in your head, so that way you can realize that.
That's what I'm saying. There's a method to my madness right now. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. So I'm watching this movie, going, why do they keep emphasizing this Martha Wayne thing? Why do they keep emphasizing Martha Wayne? Then the Batman and the Superman finally fight, obviously, against Superman's will. They fighting, and he gets the best out of Superman. He's about to stab him with the fucking kryptonite. And I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, kill him. Because I'm a Batman guy. I don't give a fuck about Superman. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, stab this shit right in his heart. And he just yells, Superman just yells like a little broad going, Martha, what? And Batman goes, what do you say? That was so cheesy. That scene was so cheesy to me like this. He's like, what did you just say? He goes, Martha's my mother. He's like, this what? What? And his wife shows up. Louis Lane goes, yes, Martha, you guys have the same mother's name. They could have kept that part. It's so cheesy. It was so cheesy. I hated that so bad. Zack Snyder just stole my childhood when he did that shit. I was like, no, you can't make it like a soap opera. It became like a soap opera type of shit.
Right.
It's like a safe word. Say it's like, you have sex with somebody, have a safe word. Like, this is the safe word to stop going. That's what happened. It feels like they had a safe word for the fight scene. Just say Martha and I'm not going to kill you. Don't you think that's lazy writing, kind of?
No, I don't remember exactly in the comic what made him, stop. But I think it might have been something similar. When they try and stick to these comics, they try to, stick to the way that the comics were written. They come out kind of cheesy, man. Because if you ever read the comics, they're pretty simple. You know what I mean? But yeah, I see what you're saying. It is.
Yeah, it's kind of cheesy. It's like that's like he's about to stab Superman. Then he goes, "I like basketball." What?
Oh, dude,
I like basketball too. Like shit.
My biggest pet peeve with this movie, man, straight up, and I don't care if Victor Tran gets mad at me, man, but why the fuck was the Flash Asian? Okay, the
Is
Flash
he
is not
Asian?
Asian. In the movie, he's Asian, man. Like when they're clicking on the superheroes, you know,
Yeah.
they clicked on the Flash, and it's some Asian dude getting a drink out of the thing, and then
No, no,
somebody.
no, 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 no. Flash is a white guy. Because I've already read an article who the Flash is going to be. It's a white guy. No, it's a white dude. They
Dude,
said Flash was the
that
guy that Flash was the guy that said that spoke to Batman in his dream. That was Flash.
Oh,
Yeah.
cause this dude looked like he was Asian. I was like,
No, no, no,
oh
no, 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 no,
man,
no,
one of
no,
the
no,
one of
no,
the
no, no.
writers must have heard Victor Tran's joke and
No, no,
fucking.
no, 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 no. The guy's a white dude, but the dude that wants Batman in his dream, that's Flash.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
when he goes, yeah, he's coming. That was
yeah.
Flash. That was Flash. And that scene, that clip that he watched on the computer, no, they didn't even show Flash. They just show somebody just snooping and just grabbing the mugger or the arm robber. Just
Watch it again. Hey, I wish I could freaking bring it up right now so everybody can watch it, man. But you watch it. Just type in the Flash clip from the Superman movie. I'm telling you, it was an Asian guy.
I'm telling you, the dude. I've already read the article. The Flash is a white guy. Trust me. White people would be happy. Trust me, Flash is white. Okay.
Oh man. I like the dude on the TV show, man. I watched the TV show Flash and Arrow. Do you watch those shows?
What now?
Do you watch Flash and Arrow?
Yeah, I watched the old Flash. These come on TNT.
No, man. I'm talking about the TV show on CW right now, man.
Oh no, I don't watch that shit. I'm talking about the old Flash
man.
that came out
They
like in the
got
90s.
yeah, no. They're good shows, man. I like them, man. And I was really hoping that they used the people that they have for those TV shows, but it breaks my heart because they never do. They never freaking let the people cross over into the movies. I don't know why. What's up with that?
Why? I don't know what's up with that, man. But yeah, I'm pretty excited, man. And then Wonder Woman showed up. I was like, when she got all souped up and stuff, I was like, yes. I don't know why.
She looks good too, right?
I got excited. I don't know why I got excited about that shit. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I guess I've been waiting to see the Justice League movies like you, so I was just saw a little preview of what's going to happen. Like, yes, Wonder Woman comes and they look at each other, going, "Is she with you? No, I thought she was with you." Like, they don't know who she's with, like who she's fighting for.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. I want to see all the characters. I want to see who they come up with the Green Lantern, all of them, the Martian, everybody, man.
But I like how because that's $1 million question. Everybody wants to know who started the Justice League. It was actually Batman that started the Justice League because everybody thought it was Superman, but no, it's Batman. That was his thing. He was like he saw a lot of, I guess, not mutants, but a lot of superheroes, and say, you know what, we need to all come together and become like a league. Because
Yeah.
you notice Batman was always the guy. That's why I like Batman still. That's why he's my favorite superhero, because he never fights anybody if he doesn't do research on. He studies like this against Superman. He did his research on Superman. He knew what his weakness was. He knew everything about Superman before he fought Superman. And that's why if you watch the comic books, you watch the cartoons of the Justice League, Batman's the guy that's always doing research. He's doing investigations.
Yeah, I really, really liked the opening of the movie, man. How he was driving through the city as the shit was getting destroyed while they were fighting. That was some cool shit. Straight
Right,
up.
because they're trying to figure. Because I was trying to figure out why is Batman fighting Superman. Then they realized, okay, his building, the Wayne Enterprise, was in Metropolis, and he got destroyed during that fight with him and General Zod. So I liked how they tied that together.
Yeah,
cool.
because I don't know about you, but I remember watching that movie, him fighting General Zod, and thinking to myself, man, what about all the people in those buildings? Like,
They
you know
fucked
what I
up
mean?
a lot of.
They did. They fucked up a lot of shit, right? So that was cool that they actually covered that, man. Another thing that they covered that I thought was lame, though, that how Metropolis was, here, and Gotham was here, and it was like you can see them like from, a tall building. You know what I'm saying? You can see the sister cities. It was like L.A. and New York living right next to each other. That shit was kind of silly, man.
Well, I guess they're trying to see because it's like the Bay Area, like San Francisco, and Oakland is Gotham, and San Francisco is Metropolis. I think that's what the premise was. You could basically see it across the bridge. Kind of makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Literally, if you go to Oakland, Oakland looks like Gotham City. It's fucked up over there.
Yeah, I could buy that actually. I could actually buy that. Thank you for that, Koo, because I was pissed. I was like, I always thought Metropolis was supposed to signify like New York City or some shit, you know? And
No. I think it's more close to the Bay Area type of link. It was like San Francisco, Oakland
I
type
like
of
that.
thing.
Okay, cool deal. Cool
Yeah.
deal. Thanks for clearing that up, man.
Oh yeah, trust me, I lost sleep behind that shit too. So I'm saying, where did they get that comparison from? I was like, it had to be like the Bay Area. It got to be like, okay, because you can see the city across the bay, so it kind of makes sense. They use the premise of the bay. So yeah, kind of makes sense.
For sure, man. So what else is going on with you, man? Talk to me, man. How's your boy doing? Good?
Oh, my son, he's doing good. He's doing great.
That's good, man. Did you get to see him during spring break at all, or?
No, didn't get to go to see him. I'm going to get him for the summertime.
Cool deal.
Go get him for the summertime, and yeah, we're gonna kick it all summer long. He's gonna be on the podcast with me. He's gonna be sitting right here.
Dude, my kids are so excited to go down to their moms for summertime. It's crazy because they only see her like
San Antonio.
Yeah, they only see her like twice a year, man. So when it comes around, they really get excited about it because she lets them do whatever they want. They don't have no bedtime and stuff like that. They get to cut up and act stupid. So
you have legal custody of him.
Yeah.
That's what I'm about to ask. It's like, how does that work? I was like,
I went to court and I got everything I asked for, man. My lawyer was like dumbfounded. He was like, I've never seen that before. But
really?
Yeah,
your lawyer didn't even believe that she's gonna win? That's funny. Dude, that's a hard, funny joke. Like, yeah, I had a lawyer, and he's like, he didn't even think I was gonna win. Like this, we won.
Right? Yeah, man. It was bad. It was bad, but yeah, it was.
That is funny.
Yeah, so they're excited about that, man, and it's kind of cool for me because it sucks for me in the fact that I miss them, but it gives me that time to where I could just really, focus on podcasting and writing and
write more jokes, right?
Yeah, and getting out and riding his mini bike while they're gone. Man,
that's funny.
Yeah, dude, I've been taking that thing all around the neighborhood, man. It's like that's like my toy.
Right.
It was hilarious,
That's
man.
Awesome. I was last week Garry Shandling died.
Yeah, man. I that was really sad. I heard about that. I just like a couple weeks ago because you turned me on to that comedians drinking coffee in cars or whatever.
Comedians in car getting coffee.
Yeah. And I watched him on there, and I remember watching him as a kid, and Sophie was like, who is this guy? He's funny. And so we watched a few of his specials, and then to see that last week, man, it was really upsetting. I guess people go when they go. I didn't hear exactly how he died. I don't know if that's really important, man. I just know that it's sad that, a dude that's that funny, goes this early.
It's crazy. Like, he did the last episode of Comedians in Car Getting Coffee, and he kind of joked about it. He's in the car with Jerry, and he goes, people actually think I'm dead.
Yeah.
They go, is Garry Shandling dead? And he's like, no, I'm still here. That's why I'm riding the car with you. And they joked about it, laughed about it, and that's what he announced on the show. He had some kind of illness. And it was just, for some reason, I've watched every episode of Comedians Car Getting Coffee. I've watched every episode, but for some reason, that episode, it felt so eerie. It just felt like it was just special. Like, I feel like Jerry did way more stuff with him than he did with any other comedian, because they went to the Comedy Cellar. Not the Comedy Store. They went to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Right. They went to the Comedy Store. They walked up on the hallway. They looked at each other's pictures. They got on stage. They talked about the joke they did when they performed together on that stage. I never saw that kind of interview in the Comedians in Car Getting Coffee. So it just I feel like Jerry was trying to really connect with him on a higher level. It's like Jerry kind of knew he was dying, kind of.
Well, he was just the respect. I mean, the general respect. Garry Shandling's, like one of the greatest, man. That dude is seriously funny, man. Seriously talented.
I need to watch a lot of his stuff. I know of him. I just never saw none of his stuff.
Oh, man.
I couldn't tell none of his jokes. I couldn't even tell you.
I couldn't tell you none of his jokes either, but for him to be, okay, this is what I loved about him, right? He's an ugly dude, right? He knows it. But he owned it, and he was very funny, very confident still. You can see his confidence through his self-deprecation, and He always had a hot woman with him. I mean, the dude's dope, man. The dude, I'm telling you, you should watch some of his specials. He's
I
very
might have to watch it, man. 'Cause
yeah, very
I didn't
clever,
know.
very funny, very well written, man. Very talented, and his shows were very funny.
The Larry, they said everybody keeps saying the Larry Sanders Show was like a groundbreaking show because they
Absolutely,
never they never saw the side of talk show TV. Like they never saw the behind the scenes. And
absolutely.
he was the first guy to do a behind the scene, like Office. He was
Yes,
like the Office before Office came out. He did
yes,
that kind of stuff and
yes,
that deadpan humor that
yes.
now everybody wants to do. Like he kind of was the guy that kind of brought that to the forefront.
Seriously,
So yeah,
yeah. It was.
I have to watch it. I gotta watch it.
You have to, man. It's a treat. You know, a lot of these comics that I watched Jerry Seinfeld talk to, I go after the fact and I watch their specials. And man, like Louis C.K. was one of them. I'm ashamed to say I've been in comedy for like a year now, and I have just started listening to Louis C.K. I didn't like him that much at first. But now that I've been in comedy and I've learned how it works, and I'm listening now, and I'm seeing how people control crowds, and they write jokes and they structure things. Fucking Louis C.K. is awesome, man. Yeah, you've already said, I've said it before, and you've said it. He's like one of your favorites.
Oh, it's my top 5 for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So him, Chris Rock, man. Just all these top comics, man. So yeah, you should do the same, man. Jump on there and watch you a special or two, man.
I definitely go watch that Garry Shandling for sure, because that to me, I didn't know, because I knew the first time I knew of him is when he was on that documentary with Jerry Seinfeld, comedian, and they was driving in the car, and he was talking about, hey, how did you feel when you did the Tonight Show for the first time? And Gary was like this, when I went there the first time, because everything it was a big deal back then. When you did the Tonight Show, it's like doing the Madison Square Garden or some shit. It was like a big thing. And he said that when you perform there, that's big. But if Johnny Carson waves you over to come talk to him, then you know you made it.
Yeah.
So he's asking Jerry. He said, "Hey Jerry, when you did it for the first time, did Johnny wave you over?" And he goes, "Yes, he waved me over to come talk to me." And Gary was like this. He didn't wave me over when I did it the first time. So it's like, so they fight it at that moment, and they've been best friends probably forever. But he didn't know that Jerry got waved the first time by Johnny. Say, "Hey, come talk to me for a second," because Gary never got that wave. He's like, "I never got that wave the first time."
Yeah.
I got it over like years later, but I never got it the first time. That was a big deal.
That is a
If
big
Johnny
deal.
says, "Come over here,
That is a
come
big
talk to
deal.
me." So yeah, it was just, that's when I knew who Gary was. And yeah, man, it's a sad loss, man.
Yeah.
Because they were talking about Robin Williams in the car. They were talking about Robin Williams. It was like, yo, Robin Williams died and blah 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 blah, and now he just fucking passed away. That's crazy.
Yep. What else you got going on, my brother? Tell me about some shows you got coming up.
Well, I got that 420 show at the Houston Improv. 420, yeah, 420, 420, 420, and I have tickets for sale. It's $20. The show sells out. I can't emphasize it enough. That show sells out. Shout out to Carlos Wallace. He's a super promoter in Houston, Texas, and he does the All-Star shows once a month at the Houston Improv. And I got 2 shows at Houston Improv, actually. I got one April 13th, and I got one April 20th, the 420 show. So come check me out.
Cool.
Yeah, that's going to be insane, epic.
Cool. Man, I want to thank our sponsors, Happy Thrift, on Facebook and eBay. That's your home for vintage everything, you guys. Gifts, knickknacks, clothes, whatever you're looking for. Also, I want to thank flirty30s.com, flirtythirtys.com, where the girls are live and waiting to talk to you right now as we speak. Also, I want to thank Comedy Scene in Texas on Facebook. That's where we post all of our shows. So if you guys ever want to come see us, just hit up Comedy Scene on Texas on Facebook, and that's where you can be able to follow. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe. Let a friend know. like this episode. Help us out, you guys. Help us get the word out. Tweet us.
Get the word out,
retweet
please.
us. Yeah, like us. But for sure, subscribe. All right, you guys. This is Isaac Eubank. It's my boy Cool with Jenny. Me, my favorite African. Peace.